Do you have poor wireless connectivity with your Wi-Fi card? Well, on today's Tech Support Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and check that out and see if there's an easy fix for it. Now, if you're new to the channel, most Tuesdays I release Tech Support Tuesday videos like this one here, and on Fridays I release more in-depth technical videos for mega nerds like me. So you're having performance issues with your wireless. Now, you're not sure quite yet if it is your wireless card or maybe software, but here's a couple of things that you want to go ahead and check out first. So primarily, have you always had this issue, or did it just start happening? If it did just start happen, were there any Windows updates that just recently occurred that might have updated it with a driver that has an issue? And a quick and easy way to check that is if you go ahead and click on Start and then type in Device, go to the Device Manager, and then expand out your network adapters and look for your wireless adapter and see if it has any type of errors on here. Now, this is my desktop that I'm recording from, so I only have Ethernet adapters on this, but this is where it would show up, and if it has a yellow exclamation point right here, then you know that there is an issue. Now, if you were to double click on it and go on over to drivers, you could see about rollback driver. If that is available on your machine, then you might want to consider rolling back the driver to see if the old driver fixes the issue. If you're still having problems, then it's recommended to go ahead and go directly to the OEM, not the manufacturer, to look for the drivers for your card. Now, the reason why you want to go to the OEM downloads page instead of directly to the manufacturers is because some OEMs have the chipset customized, where if you use the standard manufacturer driver, it could have issues and be problematic. So by downloading it directly from the OEM, even though it might be an older release, should be more stable on most configurations. Now, if you're still having problems, at your own risk, you can go ahead and open up your machine and make sure everything is plugged in. Let me show you how to do that. So on this particular laptop, I went ahead and opened it up, and you can see it has two different antennas connected to the wireless card. Now you can see here we have a connector that is like filled in with white, and one here that is filled in with black. Now, looking at the numbers, you can see that the 2 has a black sticker around it, and then the number 1 has the white sticker around it. Now, in the event that one of these is popped off, that can heavily affect your wireless signal as well. I've also seen on some occasions where the wireless card itself is actually loose. So by removing the screw and reseating it, you can barely see the screw under here. If you were to take this out and then remove the card and then reseat it and then re-put back in the screw and make sure that these connections are on securely, that can also help as well. Now, if you're still experiencing symptoms, then there's got to be another reason that you're having those symptoms. Now, it could be that your system might just be infected with something. And sure, you might already have antivirus on your machine. However, antivirus is pretty much like taking vitamin C during cold and flu season. If there was one single antivirus that could protect you against everything, then all the companies would go out of business. Make sense? So, you might want to go ahead and search for ADW Cleaner. And of course, I recommend backing up any important data before doing anything, just in case. Then go ahead and download ADW Cleaner from Malwarebytes, from another computer that you know that's good, and put it onto a thumb drive. Then take the thumb drive over to the computer that's having the problems and run a scan on it. Now, if that comes back clean, then maybe there's another issue. It could be a bad card to begin with, or I have had calls before previously where it is an unrealistic expectation of a particular wireless card or computer. And what I mean by that is that it could be an older Celeron or Intel Atom-based processor that just doesn't have much power, or the wireless card might only have a single antenna, or only have support for 2.4 gigahertz instead of being a dual band card where you have 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Now, 5 gigahertz is going to be faster, so if the machine does not support that, then you're pretty much limited to around 72 megabits unless if you're on Wi-Fi 6. Now, I hope that this video helped you out and that you went ahead and slapped that like button, as it really does help out this small channel. And I'll catch you in the next one.